Okay, so again, we are talking about family traditions. 가족의 전통, 즉 우리 가족만의 전통에 대해서 이야기를 하고 있는데요.
We are.
네.
And today we have a clip sent to us from Serena from Germany. And I'm really interested to hear what type of tradition she has.
네, 사리나 씨 같은 경우는 좀 다른 그 사람들과 자라온 환경이 특이해요.
Yeah.
좀 다른데 또
Yeah.
굉장히 특이한 이야기를 해줄 것 같습니다.
Yeah.
사리나 씨 집에서는 어떤 전통이 있는지 한번 이야기 들어볼까요?
Serena 씨,
나와주세요.
We have a family tradition that initially my father started with my grandmother. My grandmother is a phenomenal cook. She makes the most delicious dishes of our family. And every year, my father and my grandma, they go together to the market and buy all the ingredients for a very spicy sauce. It's our family's traditional sauce. No one else knows the exact recipe. And it's a little bit similar to gochujang, but it has also walnuts in it. The whole neighborhood and the friends of our family love this sauce. We even have small bottles with the labeling, and it says Joshia's sauce, which means my mother-in-law's sauce. It's great. It's very delicious, and everyone wants to know the secret ingredient.
Oh my goodness, it sounds so delicious.
Yeah, spicy sauce. Whenever you hear the words spicy sauce, you suddenly have more appetite.
I think so. Like spicy food is just so good.
Yeah.
That's why I love Korea, because I love spicy food.
Because Korea has a lot of spicy foods.
Yeah, it's
I guess.
awesome. Well, just in case you didn't understand everything, how about we take a look at the story line by line?
오케이, 그러면 첫 문장부터 사리나 씨가 했던 말을 공부해 보겠습니다.
All right, so the first line is, actually, she says something very fast, so let's take a look at that clip first.
오케이.
We have a family tradition that initially my father started with my grandmother. We have a family tradition that initially my father started with my grandmother.
So in general, her story or speech is a lot slower
Slower.
than other people's stories.
Right.
But in the middle, there's one word that you might have missed.
Okay, so why don't I read the whole sentence so you can see which word maybe that was? All right. We have a family tradition that initially my father started with my grandmother.
네, 그렇게 뭐 완전 전체적으로 빠르진 않았지만 중간에 initially 잘 들으셨는지 한번 확인해 보세요. 저희 가족은 we have a family tradition that initially 원래는 누가 시작했는지 이야기를 하는 거죠.
Initial, at the start, at the beginning.
네, initial이라고 그냥 생각을 하다 보면은 initial, 이 발음이 그 한국어로 initial 하는 것보다는 약해요.
Right. It's more like initial, initial.
맞아요. 그냥 입을 좀 편안하게 벌렸을 때 이런 느낌으로 initial 이렇게 되는 거지 initial이라고는 발음하지 않습니다.
Right.
조금 듣기 생소할 수도 있겠고 initially my father started with my grandmother. 저희 아빠가 할머니와 함께 시작한 전통이 있어요. 그래서 initially는 이제 처음에 그랬다는 거고 사실 영어에서 grandmother라고 하면 이게 친할머니인지 외할머니인지 구분이 없잖아요.
Yeah, you don't know. But because she said father, then you're like, oh, okay, it's on her father's side.
네,
But
그렇게-
just in general, you don't know.
맞아요. 그런데 그렇게 생각할 수 있잖아요. 근데
Right.
이야기를 더 듣다 보면은 사실은 외할머니예요.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah, the father's mother-in-law.
Oh.
그러니까 아마 같은 집에서 살면서 이제 같이 만들었기 때문에 그냥 grandmother라고 부르고 있는데 문맥을 통해 보면은 또 외할머니더라고요. 그래서 영어에서는 grandmother라고 했을 때 이게 친할머니일 수도 있고 우리는 이제 외할머니라고 붙여서 말하는 경우가 굉장히 많은데 영어에서는 굳이 maternal grandmother 매번 그렇게 말하지 않는다는 거죠.
Yeah, we typically, it doesn't matter to us to care if it's on the mom or dad's
Yeah.
side as well. So
Because
don't worry about
yeah.
that. They're all grandmas.
That's right.
So why don't we listen to that clip 2 more times and listen carefully for initially. Let's watch.
We have a family tradition that initially my father started with my grandmother. We have a family tradition that initially, my father started with my grandmother.
And she says, my grandmother is a phenomenal cook. My grandmother is a phenomenal cook.
phenomenal 이 단어만 이해한다면 그렇게 어렵지 않은 문장인데요. 일단 phenomenal 말고 phenomenon
Phenomenon.
이렇게 말을 하면 현상이죠, 현상.
Yeah.
그런데 phenomenon 이거를 phenomenal로 바꿨을 때 뭐 현상의, 현상적인이라는 뜻보다는 대단한 거죠.
Yeah, she's a really good cook. She's a great cook, excellent cook, fantastic cook,
맞아요.
phenomenal cook.
Yeah. So if somebody is great at soccer or like his or her cooking skills are great or drawing skills are great, you can say he is a phenomenal soccer player or his cooking is
Phenomenal, right.
So which skills are phenomenal
For me?
for you?
I think I'm a phenomenal video maker.
Oh, I think I can agree with that.
Yeah.
네, 그래서 I am a phenomenal 뭐뭐뭐 한 다음에 그 사람을 직책을 나타내주는 말을 붙여주시면 되겠습니다. Okay.
And next, she says, she makes the most delicious dishes of our family. She makes the most delicious dishes of our family.
네, 벌써부터 이제 딱 문장을 보면은 이제 우리가 자주 하고 있는 연습이 이 간단한 문장도 어떻게 바꿔볼까, 혹시 다르게 만들 수는 없을까라고 하는 것들 여러 번 했잖아요. 딱 보이는 게 하나 있을 수 있어요. 바로 she makes the most delicious dishes, 가장 요리를 잘하시는데 of our family 대신에 또 뭐도 가능할까요?
In our family.
Yes.
Yeah. Or you could even put in our family at the beginning. Yeah. So many ways.
우리 가족에서, 가족 중에서 in our family 또는 in my family도
family.
가능하고요. in 대신에 among my family members 이렇게 하는 것도 가능하고요. 다 여러분이 알고 있는 단어들이기 때문에 이거를 자신 있게 좀 바꿔볼 수 있게끔 여러 번 연습이 필요합니다.
For sure, that's an excellent tip. That's a phenomenal tip.
Thank you.
All right. And every year, my father and my grandma,
그리고 해마다 my father and my grandma, 저희 아빠와 할머니는 여기까지만 해도 딱 그냥 친할머니,
right?
paternal grandmother라고
Yeah.
생각하기 쉬운 문맥이었고요.
They
Yeah.
go together to the market and buy all the ingredients for a very spicy sauce. They go together to the market and buy all the ingredients for a very spicy sauce.
They go together to the market. 같이 시장에 가셔서 뭘 사는데, so they say to the market instead of to a market.
Because it's the market, maybe one market in their area
네.
that has all the ingredients.
맞아요. 시장은 보통 동네에 하나가 있잖아요.
Yeah.
그래서 가는 거고, 만약 여러분이 뭐 관광객으로 어떤 도시를 방문했는데
Right,
시장이 많아요.
Right, so then you'd be like, I'm going to a market,
맞아요.
right? Because there isn't just one that everyone knows about.
그냥 시장 하면 딱 떠오르는 그곳이 아니고 시장 여러 군데 갈 수 있는 거고, 책을 읽는다 하면 read a book. 전 세계적으로 뭐 1년에도 수백만 권의 책이 나오고 있을 텐데
Right.
one of those books,
One
right?
of those books, right?
그래서 여기에서는 go to the market, 딱 그 동네에 있는 그냥 시장 하면 그 가족 모두가 알 수밖에 없는
Right.
그런 곳을 떠올리시면 되겠고요. Buy all the ingredients for very spicy sauce. Ingredients. All the things.
The things that you need to make the sauce, the materials for making the sauce.
네, 요리 재료를 ingredients라고 주로 많이 하고 어떤 장난감 같은 경우에 구성품 이런 것들은 ingredients라고 하지 않고 components라고 하죠.
Right, the components of it. Ingredients are things that you use to make something like edible or like a medicine or something like that. And
네.
components are like physical objects.
맞아요. 그래서 만약 그 음식을 가지고 조립을 한다면 they can be components.
Oh, yeah.
근데 요리를 한다면 ingredients가
Ingredients.
되겠죠? Okay, let's move on.
All right. It's our family's traditional sauce. No one else knows the exact recipe. It's our family's traditional sauce. No one else knows the exact recipe.
네, 저희 가족의 traditional sauce, 전통적인 소스인데 no one else knows the exact recipe. 다른 사람은 정확한 요리법을 모른다고 합니다. So once again, no one is nobody in the
Right.
world, but no one else. Well, one person or this group.
Or this group. Maybe the father and grandmother know since they go together. So besides those two, no one else knows.
Yeah, so also when you have a secret, 비밀이 있을 때
Yeah.
I know your secret, but no one
No one
else
else knows.
knows. So be nice to me. Otherwise, Everyone will know.
Don't tell my secrets.
I don't know any of your secrets.
Good. And we will keep it that way.
Okay.
Moving on.
All right.
And it's a little bit similar to gochujang, but it has also walnuts in it. And it's a little bit similar to gochujang, but it also has walnuts in it.
네, 고추장이라고 하는 한국어 단어가 나와서 놀라셨죠? 그래서 고추장과 좀 비슷한데, but it also 또는 it has also walnuts in it. 호두가 들어있다고 합니다. 사실 음식이 뭐 어떤 재료로 만들어졌는지 이야기할 때 뭐 이것은 구성이 어떻게 되어 있습니다. consists of, it is composed of 이런 말들이 있지만
Yeah, it's just what does it have in it?
맞아요.
It has in it this. It has this in it.
네, 그냥 그 안에 뭔가를 가지고
Yeah.
있다라고 해서 have를 많이 쓰는데 이것도 문장 여러 가지로 좀 바꿔볼 수 있어요. 순서를. It has also walnuts in it. 이게 하나의 형태라면
It also has walnuts in it.
also가 앞으로 나오는 거고요.
Or it has walnuts in it also.
also가 맨 뒤로 갈 수도 있겠고 아예 also를 또 빼고 it has walnuts in it too.
Too.
네, 이렇게 다양하게 다 머릿속으로 그려져야겠죠. 이렇게 그려져야 그리고 평소에도 문장을 봤을 때 그 옆에 있는 비슷한 아이들을 약간 만들 줄 알아야 갑자기 들렸을 때 전혀 예상 못했던 문장이 나오지 않고 혹시 나와도 흥미롭게 느껴지거든요. If you just memorize all these lines
Right.
as is, it's not much,
That's
not a lot of fun.
Help. You have to practice changing them up and using words that you know to change the sentence.
That's right.
And so the next sentence says, the whole neighborhood and the friends of our family love this sauce. The whole neighborhood and the friends of our family love this sauce.
저희 모든 이웃들과 가족의 친구들이 이 소스를 정말 좋아해요. 사람들이 많다 보니까 지금 the whole neighborhood and the friends of our family 지금 여러 명인 건 느낌이 딱 오죠. 그래서 love, loves가 아닌 거는 쉽게 생각할 수 있겠고 Let's talk about the whole neighborhood. neighborhood는 사실은 사람들을 가리키는 말은 아니잖아요. It's the region.
Right. It's the region or the area. And it depends on where you live, actually, what they define as a neighborhood.
예.
Yeah.
근데 neighborhood 자체는 일단 그래서 지역인데
Yeah.
She said that the whole neighborhood loves something. How can a neighborhood, how can an area love
Because
something?
it's probably much smaller. I know for me, like in America, we have a actual place where the houses have the same name.
Yeah.
And we call that a neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean,
But
that's
you
a
mean in
possibility
general?
too. Yeah, I mean,
She's just
it's
over exaggerating.
no, it's an area.
Yeah.
It's not a person,
Right.
right? So that's what I mean. 제가 조금
right.
헷갈리게 했던 것 같은데
Yeah.
사실 이 동네란 뜻이기 때문에 동네가 소스를 사랑할 수는 없잖아요. It's the
right.
people in the
Right.
neighborhood.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Yes, the people in the neighborhood like it. And we use that a lot. So
Yeah.
the whole school loves this, right?
맞아요.
It's not the school, it's the people at the school. Yeah.
이걸 보고 the whole school 좋은 예인데 어떤 전체 우리 학교는 이것을 사랑합니다라고 말하는 것이 어떻게 보면은 잘 이해가 안 될 수 있겠지만 학교의 모두
Yeah.
The
people there.
Yeah.
Right.
So the whole class was ready for something. 반 전체라고 하면은 반 전체 학생들이고요. 여기서는 그 이 동네라고만 했지만 you don't want to say all the people in the whole neighborhood. It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. So just the whole neighborhood, the whole school, or the whole office. Anything works.
네, the whole office 사람들이 들어갈 수 있는 그 장소는 다 이렇게 써서 그 구성원들을 전부 다 가리킬 수 있는 거죠. All right, you got that?
I got it now. I was confused.
Yes.
All right. So the next sentence, she actually has a part that is a little bit fast or hard to hear. So let's watch the clip.
We even have small bottles with the labeling and it says Joshia's sauce. We even have small bottles with the labeling and it says Joshia's sauce.
So we have a name in there.
We do have a name, and it's
네.
very, very interesting. So let me read the whole sentence for you. She said, we even have small bottles with the labeling, and it says Josha sauce.
Yeah, so that was it. 그런데 이제 조샤라고 들려서 한번 사리나 씨에게 확인을 해봤더니 스펠링은 또 좀 특이하게 한다고 해요. T-E처럼 발음을 T-E로 쓴다고 하네요. 이게 이제 조샤로 발음이 되는 건지.
Really?
Interesting, right?
That's very
So
interesting.
The name is T-E-S-H-A.
But it's spelled Josha
Yeah.
with a J.
Yeah, but it's not English anyway.
Oh,
그래서
yeah, it's not English.
네, 이런 거를 접했을 때 이름이구나 하고 넘어가도 돼요. 그래서 we even have small bottles with the labeling. 레이블링은 라벨을 붙이는 거죠.
Yeah, just a label on something.
네, 그래서 붙은 소스도 있어, 그 작은 병도 있어요라는 건데. So
cool.
it's so special that they have labels.
Yeah, they bought labels to put on the bottles.
그리고 아까 방금 앞에 문장에서 전체 이웃들이 다 좋아한다고 했다는 것은
Right.
maybe they share.
Yeah,
With
they
the
definitely probably share and put them in little bottles. That's so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so let's listen to this sentence 2 more times.
We even have small bottles with the labeling and it says Josha's sauce. We even have small bottles with the labeling and it says Josha's sauce.
So she tells us what exactly Josha means, which means my mother-in-law's sauce.
아하.
Which means my mother-in-law's sauce.
그냥 그 할머니의 이름인 줄 알았어요. 그런데
yeah.
그게 아니고 실제
Right.
단어라고 합니다. 그래서 어떤 다른 언어죠. 그래서 which means my mother-in-law's sauce. mother-in-law는 누가 부르냐에 따라서 또 이게 시어머니가 될 수도 있겠고 장모님이 될 수도 있잖아요.
Not for us. Everyone, it's just your mother-in-law.
Yeah, everyone is a mother-in-law, everyone is a father-in-law.
Father-in-law, right.
그냥 grandmother, grandfather.
Right.
영어가 특히 이렇게 좀 단순화시켜 놓았고, 뭐 한국어도 그렇고 중국어도 그렇고 이렇게 약간 다양하게 남아 있잖아요.
Yep. And I still don't know them
Yeah.
at all.
Well, you don't have to know for now.
Just yet.
Yeah.
But I'll have to study before.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you get married to a Korean person, maybe who knows? You will have to know all these terms. 그래서 시어머니 또는 장모님의 소스라는 뜻인데 여기서는 아빠가 붙인 이름이라고 해요. I asked for a little more information. And then, yeah, that's what it means. Mother는 엄마, 어머니인데 in-law, 법으로 엄마니까 이제 장모님이 되는 거죠.
And the next sentence, it's great. It's very delicious, and everyone wants to know the secret ingredients. It's great. It's very delicious, and everyone wants to know the secret ingredient.
It's great. 정말 좋아요. It's very delicious. 정말 맛있고 and everyone wants to know the secret ingredient. 모두가 그 비밀 재료가 무엇인지 알고 싶어 해요. So it is not easy to replicate, I guess.
It's not, and they will never tell you the secret ingredient because it's their family secret.
네, 그렇지 않으면 secret ingredient가 아니겠죠.
Of course. Okay, so that was the last sentence. So let's take a look at her story 2 more times. The first time with English subtitles, the second time without. Let's watch.
We have a family tradition that initially my father started with my grandmother. My grandmother is a phenomenal cook. She makes the most delicious dishes of our family. And every year, my father and my grandma, they go together to the market and buy all the ingredients for a very spicy sauce. It's our family's traditional sauce. No one else knows the exact recipe. And it's a little bit similar to gochujang, but it has also walnuts in it. The whole neighborhood and the friends of our family love this sauce. We even have small bottles with the labeling, and it says Josha's sauce, which means my mother-in-law's sauce. It's great. It's very delicious, and everyone wants to know the secret ingredient. We have a family tradition that initially my father started with my grandmother. My grandmother is a phenomenal cook. She makes the most delicious dishes of our family. And every year, my father and my grandma, they go together to the market and buy all the ingredients for a very spicy sauce. It's our family's traditional sauce. No one else knows the exact recipe. And it's a little bit similar to gochujang, but it has also walnuts in it. The whole neighborhood and the friends of our family love this sauce. We even have small bottles with the labeling, and it says Josha's sauce, which means my mother-in-law's sauce. It's great. It's very delicious, and everyone wants to know the secret ingredient.
So thanks for sharing about your Josha sauce. And if you would like to, please send us a small bottle with the labeling. We would love to try it.
Well, she doesn't know the secret ingredient.
She doesn't. That's why she has to send us one, right? When her
Okay.
family makes it. Thank you.
All right. So we have some other words to learn, right?
That's right. It's time for Street
Smart.